Fish can feel pain too. It was believed that only primates feel emotional pain. It was attributed to the possession of the neocortex. However, emotional pain has been documented in many animals. Some of them are fish, despite their lack of a neocortex. Fish were ancestors to all other vertebrates. Their brains were the template for human brains. Fish have receptors to detect painful stimuli. Pinching and pricking fish activates these receptors. It shows fish have a similar neuronal system to mammals. Mammals and fish share many identical neurotransmitters. They can produce dopamine and serotonin. In humans, these are involved in pain, hunger, and fear. They include opiate-like chemicals that reduce pain. Stimuli that would cause pain to humans also affect fish. Researchers injected fish with an acidic substance. The fish reacted to it by fast breathing. They swam slower and delayed eating. They rubbed the injection site on gravel. Fish consumed by pain didn't respond to dangerous situations. They didn't show normal anti-predator behavior. The fish were then administered painkillers. They made the pain symptoms disappear. If fish didn't feel pain, analgesics would have no effect. In other experiments, fish were injected with pain inducers. Painkillers were added to the part of the tank they avoided. The fish swam to that part of the tank. With no painkillers to swim to, they stayed in a safe zone. This shows that fish will incur risks to get pain relief. Fish are more complex than people may realize. They sometimes recognize particular divers or keepers. Fish approach them to be stroked. Some fish can distinctly dislike their keepers. They would blast them with water. Some fish learn by watching. Archerfish squirt water at bugs on leaves above water. They can watch fish skilled at hitting moving targets. If they do, they hit their target on their first attempt. Some wrasses use rocks to bash urchins open. Such work cannot be reflexive. Fish act as though they remember fear. 5 cobia lived around an underwater lab. They were acclimated to scientific divers. Then spearfishermen killed 3 of the fish. The remaining 2 were strikingly wary. Other experimenters used a fake predator to frighten fish. The fake fish crossed the center of their tan. The fish avoided the center afterward. If they had to cross the tank, they sprinted. Fish also show signs of social bonding. The South Carolina Aquarium had an old blind cobia. It would rest on the bottom of the tank. At feeding time, a younger cobia would swim down. It would nudge the older one up to the surface to feed. They would swim in tandem until feeding time ended. Then they would swim back to the bottom. Groupers and morays show interspecies cooperation. One grouper chased a fish into a crevice. It then led a moray to the hiding prey. The grouper used posture to indicate the hiding fish. Such communication is called referential gesturing. It had been observed only in ravens and chimpanzees.